Okay, Vondrousova, Rybakina, final match of the day. And I tell you couldn't get two more opposite styles of tennis. Both Wimbledon champions, but both winning Wimbledon differently, in different ways. One with power and serves, and the other with angles and precision. And it's going to be interesting, this match. Winner plays Sabalenka. So, let's see who can win. 15:30. Already a chance for Vondi to take a break as we're forehand backhand rally. Backhand Rybakina, forehand from Vondi on the stretch. And Rybakina puts it away. Whoo! Power. 30-all. 30-all. All right, we get a let. 30-all. First serve's a fault from Rybakina. Second serve. All right, backhand to backhand rally. As Rybakina backhand again, the forehand of Vondrousova. That's a great shot. Slice from Rybakina goes in. Vondi down the line. Up goes a lob. Vondi with a smash. Put away. 30-40. Vondi gets a break point. All right, 30-40. By the way, thank you everybody for sticking around. Actually, been a really quick night session. Djokovic's match was uncharacteristically fast, which I love. I'm not complaining. Let's have it again and again. But Sabalenka's match was quick. This match will now go for 4 hours. 30-40. Seven to the back of Vondi. Return goes in. The forehand of Rybakina. And Vondi gets a break. Rybakina hits it long. Okay. Break to start the match. Okay. All right. Yeah, not like yesterday, where Paul and Bublik played until until late. He's going to return now to the back of Vondi, but it's out by Rybakina. 15-love. Is Krejcikova, Vondrousova the most underestimated Czech Slam champions of all time? Or, 30-love. Or do you mean of this tournament? Because I think they're the only, aren't they? They're the only? Which of them is more underestimated? Oh, which one of them is more underestimated? Probably Vondi. I think Vondi's more because Vondi's game is not considered a threat, even though it is. Oh, clearly. 40-love. By the way, Rybakina does have strapping on her leg, around her calf on the left side, and then her knee is also got a little bit of tape as well, so that's not good. Krejcikova, we know how good she can play when she's on. Vondi, when she's on, doesn't get recognition for being good, or for being like a great player. Like, because her game is not as like obvious, as Krejcikova. When Krejcikova is serving well, volleys, all that stuff. When she's playing well, you know it. But Vondi, when she's playing well, people will get confused, like that she's actually not that good or whatever. But now Vondi's game is definitely underestimated, way more, because she doesn't have weapons. She doesn't do the things that most players do. But that's what makes her dangerous, because she doesn't play like everybody else. She's crafty, not flashy, exactly. Whereas Krejcikova, when she's hitting that inside-out backhand, she's coming to the net, she's flying through. I mean, that's great. You're a game behind? Am I? That can't be right. All right. What do you mean I'm game behind? It's 2-love. Anyway, it's 15-love. I saw Vondi live at Wimbledon, and her tennis is amazing. Yeah. Super underestimated. All right, return goes in the forehand of Rybakina, backhand of Vondi. Into the forehand of Rybakina, Vondi backhand again to the forehand of Rybakina. As Vondi backhand again to the forehand of Rybakina, goes down the line for a winner. Rybakina, 30-love. By the way, to the guy that said Vondi isn't good, I don't care what anyone says. Well, we don't care what you say. So just keep that in mind. All right, 40-love. She's so bad. She's beaten Sabalenka, Swiatek, and she's also won Wimbledon. She's so bad she won Wimbledon. Wait, did she beat? I don't think she. Sorry, not. Hang on. Wait. Did she beat Swiatek? Shut up. She beat Sabalenka like a week ago. Okay, she's never beat Swiatek. All right, fine. But she beat Sabalenka. Because she isn't good. 40-15. That person must be from the future. Oh, okay. Must be from the future. Aha. 1-1 is the head-to-head between these two, by the way. They did play in Rome 2023 in straight sets Rybakina. They did play on a hard court back in 2021, straight sets Vondrousova. So they haven't played for a couple of years, and they haven't played in a slam until now. All right, 40-30. So it's been a minute. And they haven't played since Vondi won Wimbledon. So now they're playing as champ. So that's a first. Vondi holds. Sorry, Vondi leads 2-1. Rybakina holds. I feel like Vondi can push Rybakina a lot here. She's just going to make it awkward for Rybakina. That's what Vondi does. She makes other players have to play awkward shots. And I'm talking like angles and just in parts of the court that Rybakina doesn't want to hit winners or try and hit winners, She's going to move Rybakina around in a weird, in weird, strange, parts of the court. And that's her game. By the way, the guy arguing that Vondi's not good. We get it. You don't like her style of tennis. That's fine. Doesn't mean she's not good, though. Just because you don't like it. You're literally a game behind. Tamora, you're literally not watching this live. You must have paused the stream for 2 minutes, and then you must be. Make sure you fast forward the stream to live. You must not be live. But you'll get this in a minute. Don't worry. You'll get this in like 2 minutes. You got to fast forward the stream. I think that's what might be happening. Shelton's more reliable and consistent, younger. Plus, he can also win a slam. Okay. Anyways, Vondi's got the break. 2-1. And the return goes in the net from Rybakina. 15 love. Now, and a fault from Vondi. Second serve. Into the forehand of Rybakina. Vondi backhand. The backhand of Rybakina. She comes in net. Volleys Rybakina. Lob goes up by Vondi. Oh, and then Rybakina with an awkward high volley goes long. 30 love. I think Rybakina is going to win this in 3, but I still think Vondi is going to make this really awkward. Backhand goes down the line. And at the backhand of Vondrousova, Vondi in the net, 30-15. All right, 30-15. Runs be a fault, second serve. And we have a double fault from Vondi, 30-all. Another fault, second serve. Second serve. As a return goes into the forehand of Vondrousova. That's out by Vondi. And it's 30-40. Rybakina to get the break back. Rybakina is very accurate if she's on fire. That is true. Vondi making errors. As a return goes in the backhand of Vondi. Vondi hits it long. It's 2-0. We're back on serve. 2-2. 2-0. All right, 2-0. As Vondi hits a passing shot winner on the run. Love 15. Love 15. By the way, after this game, I'm going to go downstairs and get whatever the hell is left at the front door. Love 15. There's a return. Goes into the forehand of Rybakina. She hits a winner. 15-all. Who's winning? Gauff versus or Osaka? I made a video. Go watch the video. Because I can't remember what I said. All right. Vault, second serve. As the return goes to the forehand of Rybakina, she puts it away. 30-15. 30-15. Well, the men's match was pretty straightforward. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. As the return goes in the back of Rybakina, slice from Vondrousova. As the forehand from Rybakina is a winner, 40-15. Ugh. $40-15. First serve is a fault, second serve. Rybakina broke 2 minutes ago. Yeah, I think Tamura's phone's broken. All right, forehand backhand rally. Rybakina backhand to the forehand of Vondi. Rybakina backhand again. Into the forehand of Vondi is Rybakina backhand again down the line. Vondi with the slice. Rybakina forehand. Into the slice of Rybakina. So Vondi, backhand of Rybakina goes wide and it's 40-30. I think Tamura might have the settings broken. You got to like get live to the stream. You might have like rewound the stream by accident. But I can only say it so many times before anything happens. All right. Anyways, 40-30. So we got a fault second serve. As the return goes in the front of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondrousova. In the front of Rybakina. Vondi with a slice on the stretch. Rybakina is hitting hard. And she puts it away. All right. Rybakina is 3-2 up in the first. 1 second, chap. And we're back. All right. Three, two. As with a forehand to the forehand of Vondi, backhand half volley from Rybakina is no good. Vondi puts it away. 15 love. $15 love. $15 love as Vondi gets to 30 love. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. As the return goes into the backhand slice of Vondi. Forehand from Rybakina in the net, 40 love. 40 love. Vondrousova serves. To the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand of Vondi. Rybakina gets there, but it's wide. 3-0. Vondi holds. Okay. Three. Back to Rybakina's serve. Hey, Bill, welcome back. Thanks for being a member. All right. Point on line from Vondi. From Rybakina. Vondi with a backhand. Nope, she can't get it. 15 love. Too strong from Rybakina. 15 love. That's a default second serve. Second serve. Double fault. 15-0. So chair. I was going to call you chair. Chat. I think after this stream, especially considering it's only midday, I think today I might start my chair hunt. I wasn't going to. I thought this would be way later, but then again, maybe this goes for another 2 hours and then I can't do it. But I'm on the hunt for a reading chair. A second-hand, thrifted, old school looking vintage chair. My friend said I should get a Chesterfield chair. I don't know if I find them at the thrift, but I just need like a nice mid-century, like 60s, 70s timber chair. Comfy, yeah, it's gonna be comfy, but I want it kind of like I don't know, maybe I don't want that. Maybe I'll find a chair that's not like that and it's still great. But I need a chair. Not for streaming. Are you going to use it for streaming? No. This is so I can put it in the corner of my house alongside. That's going to be my reading chair. It's going to be my reading chair. Anyways, ace from Rybakina, 4-3. So it needs to be comfortable because I'm going to sit in and read. It needs to be good. But I'm going to look. Today is about, I think when I go, I'm not going to get it today unless I see it. And I'm like, oh, that's the chair. I'll see it when I see it. But I'm going to go and see what is available out in the wild and see if there's anything similar. Reading, what's that? It's a reading. It's going to be a reading / listening to music / like a little corner. What do they call that? When someone creates like a little corner of their house to be like a little, I don't know what they call it. Like a reading corner. Like that sounds, like I don't know what they call it. What do you call it? A nook. Kind of, yeah. Built-in bathroom is a must. Yeah, no, that's not what it's about. A book nook, yeah. Just like a little section, a corner, like literally a corner of the house. Tiny, not room. You need a man cave? My whole house is a man cave. A toilet, that's what they call it, a toilet, do they? Yeah, a little alcove, that's it, a little alcove. Just a little in the corner with the lamp and then just somewhere where I can like go, okay, that's the place I'm going to go when I want to like read or want to just think. Thinking corner. It's my thinking chair. brainstorm ideas. You know, things like that. I think that'd be cool. That'd be a cool little space. You'd be surprised how much a nice chair can change a day. Yeah. But I want to get like a cool looking chair that's also very comfortable. If it's not comfy, I don't want it. 30 love. Leather club chair. Yeah, maybe. An alcove sounds more fancy. Go with that. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Nassar, for the thumbs up super sticker. Appreciate that. Good chair, good lamp, good DVD, music, good book. Yeah. All of those things. 40 love. I've already got the lamp. And I've already got the books. All right. Game Vondrousova. That's 4-0. All right. An ottoman is a must. Yeah, maybe with an ottoman if it comes with one, that'd be cool. But yeah, definitely have something in mind. There's a 4-1 winner there from Rybakina, and it's 15 love. If you want to recline, yeah, I mean maybe. You know what I would love to get, but they're super expensive and hard to find? I want to get one of those like egg chairs. And if you know what they are, go Google if you don't. An egg chair where it's like this huge like egg shape, and then inside it's like all like padded and like it's like you can just. That's what I want, but I can't find any of those. There's no shot I'm getting one of those. But they're awesome. I would love to get one of those. And they swivel. And they're just a big egg shape, and you can just hide in them. It's like a little cocoon, you know? Ah, 15-0. Get a hammock? Nah. Not a hammock. All right, forehand goes into the forehand of Vondi. Forehand from Rybakina. Goes wide. 15-30. Your sister has one of those in the patio? Yeah, but I'm not talking about one of those like... I'm talking about a solid... like... one. I'm not talking about one of those ones that hang and they're like made of like, I'm not talking about one of those because I know what, like you can get one of those. I'm talking one of those ones from like the 70s where they were like totally enclosed and they were for indoor. They're not outdoor chairs. It's an indoor chair. And it's not like hanging off a thing. It's like sitting on a stand. Vondi 1540. Like it's a swivel chair that's sitting on it's got like a thing. Those are expensive. A hotel I stayed at had one. It's comfy. Yeah. I'll never go find it. I'll never find one, but if I find one, I'll get it for a reasonable price. Anyways, Vondi break points. She puts up a lob, but it goes wide. 30-40. Like in Men in Black? Maybe. Exactly like Men in Black. Yes. Exactly like Men in Black. That is exactly what I want. Get me one of those Men in Black chairs. Anyways, Vondi, she breaks. That's exactly what I want. Exactly that chair. That is exactly the chair that I want. I could buy a replica, but it's too expensive, that. Look, I could find one. I found a website here that sell them, but they're replicas, so I don't really want a replica. And they're very expensive. But I guess it's good to know that I can find them. People sell a replica of it. They're so cool looking. They're so cool. Egg chair was big in the 80s. Yeah, these ones are from like the 70s. The 70s. All right, Vondi serve for the first set. Serving to the back and Rybakina. Return the net. 15 love. What about a coffee table for the tea? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. All right, 15 love. Serving to the back end of Rybakina. Backhand goes out by Rybakina. 30 love. 30 love. As the return goes into the back of Rybakina. Vondi backhand goes long. 30-15. 40-15. As she serves an ace, 40-15 to take the first set. 40-15. As the return goes out, and there it is. First set, Vondi. 6-4. Vondi takes the first. All right. All right. First set, Vondrousova, 6-4. Not many errors coming from Vondi. That's how she plays. She's super solid. Okay. These good players from Czechia are always unseeded because of injuries. And that is bad for unseeded players. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Mukova, Krejcikova, Vondi, the only reason they're not ranked seeded is because they have been injured. Vondi got lucky? How? By playing well? Yeah, she luckily played well. What are you talking? I mean, that makes no sense. All right. When was the last time Vondi served this well? Yeah, I know, right? She is serving very well. All right. All right. Second set. Second set about to begin. Vondi 2023 in building, yeah. Krejcikova and Vondi both winning. That's crazy. Imagine that was the semi. That could be the semi. That would be a kind of a wild. Chat, would that be? That wouldn't be a weird semi because they've both won slams. But can you imagine if it was Krejcikova versus Vondrousova semi-final? It wouldn't feel so strange because they've been there and done that before. And Mukova's still in the draw, by the way. We're talking like Mukova's not down the bottom half of the draw causing problems. Mukova's still around. That would be fun, though. It would be fun, wouldn't it? It would be like random, but not really. And then down the bottom, it would be like Mukova versus, I don't know, Swiatek or something. Noskova lost, right? Oh, yeah, Noskova lost to Mukova. I mean, Osaka Mukova could be if Osaka beats Gauff. I mean, the Czechia is just flying under the radar a little bit. And then you got Lehechka on the men's side. All right, 15 love. Rybakina serving first. We still got a long way to go. Vondi's dangerous for Sabalenka. Oh, yeah. Both of these ladies are dangerous for Sabalenka. All right, so we had a forehand to the slice of Vondi. Forehand from Rybakina too strong. 30 love. 30 love. 30 love. As Rybakina serves a fault. Second serve. As that goes in the net from Vondi. 40 love. $40 love. Serving to the front of Vondrousova. Flying out from Rybakina. Vondi puts up a lob. And Rybakina puts away the smash. 1-0 in the second. All right. All right. All right. Rybakina is predictable, then Vondi. Okay. All right. 15 love. Return goes out by Rybakina. Another good serve. 30 love. Vondi. Again, great serving. Vondrousova with 4 aces? What? Crazy. 30 love. First serve was a fault. Second serve. As return goes into the backhand of Vondi, and then a forehand winner from Rybakina. 30-15. 5 aces from Vondi, by the way. I missed one. Almost most Czech players are all round, good service, and play whole court. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, backhand goes into the net by Rybakina. 40-15. 40-15. As the return goes out by Vondi. So by Rybakina. Vondi holds 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. Rybakina is able to use the whole court better than Vondi. What do you mean? How so? All right, forehand to the backhand of Vondi. Vondi in the net, 15-love. All right, 15-love. As Vondi hits it out, 30-love. As with a forehand at the forehand of Vondi. Rybakina in the net, 30-15. Chad, we're going to play that game again where we figure out what I'm going to eat for lunch. I need some options. 30-15. I'm actually leaving the house, so I can probably get food. Give me some options, Chad. It's lunchtime. All right, 40-15. Subway cookies. That does sound good though. Have a banana. Why? I have bananas in the house. Why would I don't want one. All right. Nice serving. We're back at a 2-1. Bacon cheeseburger. Ooh. Nothing to see outside. Now I'm going to go check just in case. And I'll report back tomorrow. Chicken parmesan. Okay. Grilled salmon and broccoli. That actually sounds delicious, but I don't know where I'd find that. Burrito. Now I feel like I'm going to get a burrito later in the week. Maybe I'll get a burrito on the weekend. Went to the weekend for burritos and nachos and tacos. Big Mac fries and a milkshake. Yeah. Have a banana. Okay. Caesar salad or burrito bowl. Okay. Pizza. Brunch. Well, it's kind of after lunch, so I don't know if it's brunch. No, we don't celebrate Labor Day here in this time. We celebrate in March. Labor Day is in March in Australia. Spin the wheel of food. I don't have the wheel of food. The wheel of food is gone. It's been lost to time. Eggs Benedict. Tempting. Not today. Have Marmite on toast. Michael, why are you telling me to have a banana and have Marmite? I mean, live a little. There's no bad suggestions, but there's also not great ones. Coming out here. Why don't you have a piece of bread? Why? Okay. 2-1. Volley goes long by Rybakina. It's 15 love. Chipotle. Oh, I wish. I wish we had Chipotle here. I wish. Oh, I wish. I wish we had Chipotle. Oh, how I wish. $15 love. As a forehand down the line to the forehand of Vondrousova. To the backhand of Rybakina. Vondi forehand down the line's a winner. Ooh, 30 love. Turkey hoagie. We don't have those here. Catfish and cheese grits. I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious though. But we don't have that here. I don't know what that is. Barbecue sandwich. Okay. Sardines. Okay. 40 love. French toast. Okay. Not bad. Oh, how spoiled we are these days. During the Victorian era, they would kill for a loaf of bread on their tables. I'm sorry, Michael, are you 270 years old? Like, what are you talking about? Did you go to a Renaissance fair on the weekend? Is that why you're Victorian era up? Like, what's going on? Michael saw the Black Plague, apparently. 2-0. $15 love. Did they have Marmite in the Victorian era? I don't remember that. Maybe they did. Maybe when was it invented? Marmite was invented in 1720. $15 love. Anyways, backhand goes into the forehand of Rybakina. Vondi with the forehand of the forehand again of Rybakina. Rybakina hits a long, 15-0. Marmite's Eternal. Marmite is a ripoff of Vegemite, which is the superior mite and has vegetables in it. Cannot confirm if they have vegetables or not. 15-0. Shawarma. True. Return goes in the front of Rybakina. Vondi with a lob. But it goes long. 30-15. 30-15. Tuna melt. Ooh. Actually good. Actually, maybe. $30-15. As the return goes into the forehand of Rybakina. Rybakina hits it long. And it's 30-0. You know what I could go? I really could go to KFC and just buy a ton of chicken nuggets. They used to do this offer, and I don't know if they do 24 nuggets for $10, but it happens limited time, and you just have to be lucky. Anyways, backhand goes in the net, 40-30. Maybe to chat. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna drive past a KFC, and I'm going to look if they have that offer. If they have that 24 nuggets for $10, I'm in. I'm in. That is, they got me. 24 nuggets for $10. You sound like my son. 40-30 as that goes out by Vondi. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2 Rybakina. Butter chicken is a celebratory meal. Butter chicken is celebratory when the end of the tournament is over. What? When the tournament is over. Bro, I just put my rent on money on Vondi. Did ya? That sounds bad. Don't do that. Pick up the box of frozen nuggets and stick them in the air fryer. What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? You're asking me to... What are you talking about? Have I not worked enough? Have I not worked enough today? Now you're going to make me cook? What the hell? Is 24 nuggets for $10? $10? I gotta go buy an air fryer as well? That's crazy. Also, I can't make them as good as the gourmet chefs that work at the local café. I can't say that word. Come on. I will give $10 to a qualified chef at my local fast food establishment to make me 24 of the finest nuggets. There's no way I could make them that good. I don't work there. By the way, I probably won't get them because I don't know if the offer's on today. We have to get lucky with the offer, and then, and only then. Also, Danish. I'm going to go check the Danishes today. That sounded weird. That didn't sound right. I meant the food. The bakery. And that goes in the net from Rybakina, 30 love. Welcome to the channel if you're new. 30 love. First serve is a fault, second serve. Double fault, Vondi, 30-15. $30-15. We don't have Panda Express. I have had it before, though. It's pretty good. Serve again. Into the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand of Vondi. To the backhand of Rybakina. Vondi with a slice. In the net. 30 all. Hold up. Lunch is going to have to wait. 30 all. 30 all. Good serve down the tee. Return. Remember, Rybakina goes in. The forehand of Vondi. Forehand of Rybakina again. Sorry, Vondi in the net. 30-40. Break point. Rybakina. Just had the break in the second. 30-40. First serve is a fault. Second service is a double fault. Okay. Okay. 4-2 Rybakina. It's not over yet. Four-two. Okay. 4-2 Rybakina. Now, Rybakina did have the break in the first set. As we get a let. Now we're to fault, second serve. As the return goes in, and then Rybakina hits a wide, love 15. Love 15. Love 15. As we get a fault, second serve. As the backhand goes into the backhand of Rybakina. Rybakina on the net, love 30. Ooh, what's going on? All right. Love 30. As a return goes out by Vondi, 15-30. The default from Rybakina, second serve. As the return goes into the backhand of Rybakina, Vondi sliced. Into the forehand of Rybakina, Vondi with the backhand again. Into the backhand of Rybakina. Rybakina in the net, though. Okay. It's 15-40, breakback points for Vondi. 15-40. As Rybakina serves. And Vondi gets it back to the back of Rybakina. Vondi can't get that one. Too good. 30-40. $30-40. $30-40. Still break point. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Is a let. As we return now the backhand of Vondi, forehand of Vondi, sorry, to the backhand of Rybakina. Vondi forehand. Into the forehand of Rybakina. Rybakina on the net. Back on serve. We're back on serve. We are back on service. Who's the best right-handed player to play against a lefty? Djokovic? Right? Djokovic? $5 million prize money for this biggest so far, I think. Yeah. I bet on Krejcikova and Rybakina to make the final after losing their first sets. Fingers crossed again. Okay. Oh, wait. Not to make the final. Just to win. Okay. Look at it like Kalinskaya can't get the ball over the net. She's not even playing today. You're 3 days, you're 24 hours behind. That was yesterday. WTA Finals last year was what? Okay. Here we go. We're back on serve. Let's see what happens next. Only 1 hour played, by the way. It's been quick, I guess. Don't worry, Cam. This won't be another essay. followed by 3 more sentences that I can't read. 4-3. Bro said no essay, and he wrote an essay about not writing an essay. Don't worry, Cam. This won't be an essay. Wait, I'll read it. Hang on. Just a quick headline. Rybakina versus Vondrousova looks like a page turner. Care to write the plot of the quiz for us? It's 15 love. I don't know. This match is. Let's just see how it unfolds. Back to you. All right, winner by Rybakina down the line, 15-all. It's a good try though. It's like saying no offense, but you're going to be offended. Yeah. I'm not going to write an essay, but also, here you go. And it's backhand on the stretch from Vondi. And then the forehand goes out by Rybakina, 30-15. Yeah, this is the final match of the day. This is the last match of the day. Open your eyes. As that goes into the forehand of Vondi. Vondi puts it down the middle. Up goes a lob. And Vondi with a smash. 40-15. 40-15. First serve is a fault.
Second serve.
Double fault. All right, 40-30. As the return goes in the backhand of Vondi. Vondi in the net, we get the deuce. I'm currently having chicken nuggets from the air fryer. Deuce. As the return goes into the forehand of Vondi. Forehand from Rybakina to the backhand of Vondi. Again to the forehand of Rybakina. Vondi forehand to the backhand of Rybakina. Vondi again with the forehand, but no, it's out by Rybakina. And Vondrousova gets to advantage. Please stop putting scores in the chat, please, and thank you. That's one of the rules of the stream. Cowabunga. As the return goes out by Rybakina, and it is 4-all, like that guy in the chat said. Multiple times. All right, 4-4. Four games all. Back to Rybakina. As a return, goes in the forehand of Rybakina. Vondi puts it up in the sky. Rybakina forehand a slice of Vondi. Into the backhand of Rybakina. Vondi forehand again to the backhand of Rybakina. Vondi with a slice on the stretch. Rybakina into the backhand of Vondi, who just missed the passing shot. 15 love. 15 love. As the return goes into the forehand of Rybakina, Vondi slice on the stretch. Rybakina comes to the net, but hits it long. It's 15-0. Oh, pardon me. 15-all. Whoops, sorry about the caps. Rules! 15-all. As the return goes into the forehand of Rybakina. Slice in the net from Vondi. That's 30-15. 30-15. As a return goes in the front of Rybakina. Vondi with a slice on the stretch. As we get a forehand winner there from Rybakina, 40-15. All right. 40-15. Rybakina to stay in front in the second set. Ace. Okay. Rybakina holds and she leads 5-4. All right. 5-4 Rybakina. Ha ha ha. How long have we been live? Feels like eternity. How long have we been live? 4 hours. Plus the other time. All right, 4 hours and we've been live for 8 hours today. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll tell you what, this Appetit song is the worst. It is the worst song, right? Can we all agree that is the worst song? It is a shit song and nobody likes it. And if you like it, that's fine. You can like what you want. It's such a garbage song. What a lazy song. Nobody, seriously though. Seriously, it's shit, right? Terrible song. Terrible music. I fully back you on that. Thank you. I need one. Thank you, Morven. One person agrees. That's all I need. What is even is an Appetit? I don't even know what it is. I don't want to know what it is. I have to research that. What's the song? It's that Bruno Mars song. Anyway, it's 5-4. This is an annoying song, yes. Anyways, backhand, Rybakina into the front of Vondi. Rybakina backhand. There's a winner down the line, love 15. Love 15. Love 15. As you get a winner from Rybakina, love 30. Love 30. Love 30. As the return goes in the front of Vondi. Rybakina backhand slice. Vondi gets it with a forehand. Hits a winner. Great shot. 15-30. 15-30. Rose became international superstar after that song. All right, name 3 other songs then. Because for me, I don't even know who that is. For me, that's a one-hit wonder. 30-all. Name 2 other songs. Name another song by Rose. Isn't Rose Australian or is that somebody else? Drop shot? No, that's a slice. And it goes long. It's 30-40. Break. Point. Set point. Rybakina. To take the second set and takes to a third. Vondi with the fault. Second serve. Into the forehand. Rybakina return the net. That was a big second serve by Vondi. Oh, she was. Okay, so it was the singer in Blackpink that's half Australian. That's what. Okay, that's who I thought it was. I love that song. I love it now. Deuce. Good serve, Vondi, for advantage. Advantage, Vondi. Serve again. There's a fault by Vondi. Second serve. Into the back of Rybakina. Return goes out. 5-5. 5-5. Five games all. I'll be honest, chat. I couldn't name you. I'm so out of. I don't listen to the radio. And when I do, I listen to like old school stuff. I couldn't tell you 10 songs that have come out in the last year. I wouldn't know. I have no idea. Sabrina Carpenter. Maybe. That's probably it. Other than that, no idea. No clue. Don't want to know. Not missing much? Yeah, I'm just like, no idea. Ah, 15 Love? What music do I listen to? I listen to whatever mood I'm in. Double fault 15-0. Right now I'm listening to like 2000s, like early 2000s classic. But I always end up listening to 2000s punk pop or punk rock. Ow. 15-0. As Vondi returned, goes long. 30-15. 30-15. I heard the latest Miley Cyrus album. It's okay. All right. Good serving Rybakina. 40-15. Serve again. As the return goes into the net and Rybakina holds. And she gets to 6-5. She's 1 foot in the tiebreak. Cam, do you ever listen to classical music? No. Jazz music? Very never. Very rarely. My TV has AO 2015 Murray Burdick. Nice. I'm on a Rammstein binge. Nice. Cool. Too early for a tiebreak prediction, Cam? Yep. Way too early. It's a game too early. That's a lot of time. Oh, should you ever listen to techno? Yeah. You mean electronic dance music? Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Ever listen to that? No, I don't know what that is. Okay. Vondi to serve to get to a tiebreak in this second set. Serve to the back of Rybakina. Vondi forehand to the back of Rybakina. And Rybakina hits it out. 15 love. As we get a return goes long by Rybakina. 30 love. 30 love. First serve is a fault, second serve. Serving to the back of Rybakina. Good return. Vondi slices it back. And then Rybakina hits a winner. 30-15. 30-15. Serve again. Here's a fault, second serve. As return goes out, and it's 40-15. As we get a fault, second serve. As the return goes in, slice of Vondi. Forehand from Rybakina. Vondi slice again. Into the forehand of Rybakina. Slice from Vondi again. Into the forehand of Rybakina. As Vondi hits a slice again, but it's in the net. And it's 40-30. 40-30. As we get a 4 now from Rybakina. That's a winner. We get the deuce. All right, deuce. As the return goes into the front of Vondi. Rybakina backhand passing shot winner. Set point Rybakina to take the second set. Advantage Rybakina, great pickup. Vondi serves the back of Rybakina. Vondi on the stretch. Gets it back. But Rybakina hits a winner anyway. We're going 3. Great pickups by Rybakina to take the set. All right, we're going 3. Man, Rybakina, those 2 points at deuce, crazy good. The returns and then the backhand winners, crazy good. All right, we're going 3. We're going to a third. Okay. in that set, by the way. 7 winners, 6 errors from Vondi. 16 winners, 18 errors from Rybakina. She's hitting a lot of errors, but that's because Vondi is so fast and makes you play awkward tennis points. Okay. We're going 3. WTA definitely had a better day today. Oh, yeah. WTA tennis has been way better today. Krejcikova is going to wreck Pegula. I was going to be wrecked against Pegula. Yeah, maybe. All right. What happened to Rybakina's knee? Is it a tape? Yeah, she's had tape on her leg the whole time. I don't know what happened, but she has. What's the song on ESPN? I have no idea. I'm not listening. Elena should take a bathroom break and talk in the mirror. Why? She just won the set. What's she got to talk about? She won the set. All right. Final set. Here we go. Rybakina 7 first. Who you got, chat? Who's winning the final set? Who you got? I can't remember what I said, but I'm going to stick with whatever I said. Did I say Rybakina 3? First point goes to Rybakina 15 love. 50-50. Yeah, that's not what I asked. That's not an answer. 50-50 is not an answer. No pastries today. We'll see what happens. I'm still going to go to the bakery after this. It's only 1 o'clock. So the backhand Rybakina, the backhand of Vondi. Forehand Rybakina again, the backhand of Vondrousova. There's Rybakina forehand to the forehand of Vondi, the backhand of Rybakina. Vondi with the backhand on the stretch. Forehand again. Winner, though, from Rybakina, 30 love. 30 love. $30 love. First serve is a fault, second serve. As the return goes in the net from Vondi, 40 love. If Cam's on a retro kick, start hoarding cassette tapes and players. Why do you say hoarding? There's no hoarding going on. No one's hoarding anything. $40 love. Is it a forehand now from Rybakina? Backhand out from Vondi. Rybakina forehand down the line. Vondi puts up a lob. And then Rybakina hits a backhand winner. Her backhand in this match, Rybakina is keeping her alive. She leads 1 love in the third. Campbell hoard the Danishes. I wish. It's too late now. Danishes are... If the Danishes are there, it's a miracle. Are you saying opening a bakery is a good business idea? What? Who's saying that? Wrong word, start collecting. Thank you, that's more like... I know you've been here for 5 years and you're probably the only person that's been here for 5 years. But... Not hoarding, it's collecting. I don't have multiples of the same thing. I've just got one of each. It's called a collection. of individual things. Hoarding would be if I got the same thing, right? What is hoarding? Let me just... Hoarding versus collecting. What's the difference? I want to know the difference so I can explain this to people that think I'm a hoarder. Collecting involves systematically gathering themed items for pleasure, while hoarding is an inability to discard possessions regardless of value. I am not a hoarder. Leading to excessive clutter and impaired daily functioning. That is not my house. I can go to the toilet still. There are not DVDs everywhere on the floor that I can't climb over and go to the bathroom, all right? This is fine. My house is... I am not a hoarder. I'm a collector of things. Collectors typically keep their possessions well organized, and each item differs from another item to form interesting and often valuable groupings. That is what I have. I have a collection, not a hoard. All right? Just want to make sure that's clear for anybody who's confused. I only have one of every movie, not multiple movies of every movie. Thank you, Royale with Cheese. I think they were sticking around. I appreciate that. 15:30. Is it a fault from Vondi? Second serve. Does your collection spark joy? Yes. Yes, it does. And it doesn't impair my ability to go to the bathroom. Or, what did I say? It was organized. It's organized. Maybe it's in piles at the moment, but it's going to be organized. But also they have value. 40-30. Thanks, mate. Thank you for sticking around. You're one of the originals. 40-30. As return goes in the backhand of Vondi. Now we're back into the slice of Vondi. As Rybakina forehand again. The backhand of Vondi. Lob goes up. Oh, and Rybakina shanks the smash. And it's 1-1. 1-1. 1 game all. One game all. Impairing going to the bathroom with key to hoarding or not. Yeah, that's the only way you know. If you think you're a hoarder, can you still go to the bathroom? Yes. Okay, then you're not a hoarder. If you have to climb over things to get to the toilet, then that's a problem. 15 love. 1 hour and 30 minutes played. People might mock collectors, but when the collector sells a single item for $5,000, who's the real winner? Yeah, I came across a reel of a guy who collects movies and DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff. And he made a good point. He was like, why do people that collect physical media always get the most crap from people for collecting something? And I'm like, that's so true. Love from Vondi goes in, 15-0. He was saying the amount of people that say, I could just buy that. I could just stream that on Spotify and I don't need to listen to that or watch that. I could watch it on Disney, you know. And he's like, yeah, but I want to spend my money on physical things. And I'm like, oh, he's got a point. Because it looks immature and silly? I'm sorry. What did you just say? You say DVDs are immature and silly? Immature? Huh? How is a... Huh? I hope Anthony was talking to someone else about something else. You weren't talking about what I was saying, right? Physical media is what will exist when the internet goes down. Exactly. And then... I'll be the most popular person in town. And then I'll rent them out from my house like a video store. Yes! Haha! We've got the idea. I need to get more movies. I need to get one of every movie. And then when the internet goes down, I will be the video store. And I will rent out these movies to my neighbors. Because they will not have anything. Yes. I will be the source. I will be the video store. When everybody's lost their ability to stream, I will have all the DVDs. All right, 30-0. Anyways, that goes to the net from Rybakina, and we're going to break point Vondi, 30-40. All right, 30-40. Vondi, by the way, great defense. What if the power went out? Well, then I have a lot of frisbees to play in the park with. The Rockies did win. We won in the last innings. 30-40. You know it's a good day when the Rockies win. All right, 30-40. We're back in the second serve. Is a let. There's a bit of forehand, goes long by Rybakina. All right, Vondi gets the break in the final set. Okay. After all that work, she's still losing. RIP Blockbuster for real, though? Oh, yeah. I think that there will be room in the future, maybe even the near future, that there will be a resurgence in something like a video store. There's already is. I mean, I've been going down the rabbit hole, and there's already a bunch of things, people that in different parts of the world that have still run a physical DVD, video, VHS store in 2025. And I'm still, just like records came back out of nowhere, I believe that it will be a thing. It might not be now, it might not be next year, but it'll be eventually. Maybe in 10 years, people will still want to go down the memory lane and remember remember how 20 years ago we had video stores, and then go to those places. And I will make sure that I am also running one of them. I want to open one. It might be 10 years too early. People will want to get to that. Will want that. Because video stores closed 5-10 years ago? It's still too new. People still remember. It's too early. You got to wait. Record stores only just started becoming a thing 10 years ago, but it took 30 years of no record stores before people started getting vinyl again, right? Now vinyl's a whole thing. So you just got to wait for time to pass. 15 love. When growing up, I wanted to own a video store or a music store. Those days are gone. Yeah, I wish when I was growing up that I actually worked at a video store. That would have been sick. My one regret in life. It would have been sick. Even if it was just for a year. Backhand return. Into the backhand of Vondi. Forehand from Rybakina. 30 love here. Vondi with a slice in the net. It's 30-15. And there's a serve again from Vondi. Yeah, Video Easy was sick. That only just closed, the last one of those closed down 3 years ago. Ace! 40-15 Vondi. All right, Joe, we've got to lock in because we are getting to the finish of this match. Winner plays Sabalenka in the quarterfinals in a couple of days. As the return goes in the forehand of Vondi. Back in now from Rybakina in the net. 3-1 Vondi. Final set. 3-1. 3-1. You're studying to be an architect? That's like engineering design next level. What do you mean? Who's doing that? Who's studying to be an architect? All right, back to Rybakina, 3-1. There's a serve. Into the backhand of Vondi. Vondi hits it long. 15 love. 15 love. Shouts to the Philippines. What's up? 15 love. There's a bit of let from Rybakina. Serve again. There's a fault from Rybakina. Second serve. Second serve. As a return goes in the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand slice Vondi is in the nets. 15-all. 15-all. All right, serve again. Into the backhand of Vondi. And then Rybakina hits a backhand winner, 40 love. $40 love. There's a return. Goes in the forehand of Rybakina. Vondi slicing the net. All right. 3-2. Vondi with a break. But Rybakina hangs around. Okay. Is it a good match at the end of the day? Oh, yeah. Considering we had we didn't watch the Krejcikova match. But the other matches we've watched today have been pretty straightforward. Okay. This is like watching Vondi Paolini all over again. Paolini making errors and Vondi errors gave Vondi too many free points. Kind of. Why is Coco Naomi in the afternoon? Because tomorrow is a holiday for Americans and they want to put it on during the day for the holiday. So that's why. And most people are not going to want to be there on a night, like a Monday night. So they put it on during the day. If it wasn't a holiday tomorrow, they probably would have put it on at night, I think. But because of everyone's got a day off, Labor Day, it's better to be the afternoon. And then for the hardcore people that want to stick around, they can watch Anisimova over at night. Cam is casually living 17 hours ahead of the US West Coast. Yeah. That's a good logic. No, I mean, I think it's. I don't know. I don't think it's a logic. I think it's the truth, right? I mean, I think it's exactly the reason. It has to be, right? Okay. 15 love. Vondi serving with a break in the final set. Yeah, maybe TV coverage as well during the day when people are home. I know nighttime they're home, but like I said, if it was a normal Monday, they probably wouldn't have put it on during the day. But everyone's free, so they're going to do that. 30 love. Vondi serve. The back of the Rybakina. Vondi with a forehand. Winner. 40 love. Chat, should I get a lava lamp? Maybe I should get a lava lamp. Can you get lava lamps anymore? Get one? Feel like they'd be crap now. No, you can just buy ones that change colors on it. No. I want like a 1980s lava lamp. It's probably really dangerous. 40 love. That goes in the net from Vondi. 40-15. Get a big one, yeah. Get one that's like floor to ceiling. $2 shop has them? Yeah, that's, I don't want that. I want like an older one. $40-15. As the return goes into the forehand of Rybakina. Oh, Rybakina on the net. That was a bad miss. Open court forehand in the net. 4-2. 4-2. By the way, chat, Sanguinetti is not in the box anymore. Anyone else notice that? He has gone home, I guess. He is not there anymore. 4-2. At least I can't see him there. I don't think he's there. So he was definitely the caretaker coach. There's a forehand now from Vondi to the backhand of Rybakina. Rybakina overhits at love 15. He was there earlier, was he? I don't think I saw him. Oh, he's sitting right next to him. He's sitting right there. He's wearing a hat, all right? I couldn't see it. I've been up all night. He was wearing a hat. He was wearing a hat. I didn't notice it. I didn't notice him, all right? He's wearing a hat. 15-all. By the way, US Open, I know you're watching because you zoomed in on him when I made a fool of myself. How dare you? How dare you? I know, US Open's watching. They're making me look like a fool, all right? Hey. Leave me out of this. I'm like, oh, he's not there. And then they're just like, yes, he is. He's right there. 30-15. Anyway, so he is still there. And forget that I said anything. 30-15. Cameraman's listening. The hell? 30-15. So he is there. Usually he's not wearing a hat. All right, I was looking for the gray hair that he's got. I was like, where is? He's not there. He is. He's wearing a hat. Yeah, we'll just edit that out. That's fine. We'll edit that out later. As the return goes in, the forehand of backing up from Vondi is going wide. 40-15. 40-15. 40-15. As the slice goes in net from Rybakina, it's 40-30. Oh, 40-30. Serve out wide the forehand of Vondi. Return goes into the forehand of Rybakina. Vondi down the line. Rybakina gets on the stretch, but overhits it. Deuce. We get the deuce. By the way, Chad, I heard something really funny yesterday. If you put horror music over the top of a comedy, like if you put a horror score in a comedy, it makes it sound so much creepier. As Vondi hits a lovely passing shot winner. Advantage. Advantage. Vondrousova to get the double break and then serve the match. Just go on like YouTube after this and write in Mrs. Doubtfire horror movie. It's hilarious. But scary. All right, return goes in to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand from Vondy on the stretch. Rybakina. Forehand inside out goes wide. Vondy is going to serve for the match. Vondy's going to serve for the match. Okay. And to play Sabalenka in the quarterfinals. That was awkward, right? Okay. By the way, Ninja Turtle, if you're going to win a bet, you got to share it with the rest of us. You're buying lunch. Just kidding. Have fun. Vondy miracle run. I'll tell you, Sabalenka's enjoying this if she's still awake. It's got to be the tattoos? Yeah. Tattoos give you superpowers. Because it doesn't feel a surprise. What, this result? Yeah, I mean, Vondy's proof that she's good. Vondy had the worst draw and has come out on top so far. Yeah, but it's not over. It's not over. We've seen epic comebacks this week on the WTA. It's not done. It's not over. It's not over. Rybakina can still win. It's just going to take a big effort. Maximum effort. Tattoos are stupid? What do you like? Can I say that what do you like? What are your hobbies? Huh? What do you like? Backhand Rybakina winner. Love 15. Tattoos are stupid. All right, love 15. The return goes out by Rybakina, and it's 15-0. LA, you nearly got me to say that word. I'm not saying nothing. 15-0. Not again. 7 to the forehand of Rybakina. Forehand from Vondy. Rybakina. Into the slice of Vondy. Rybakina forehand. Into the slice backhand of Vondy. And then Rybakina puts away the smash. 15-30. So are beards. Well, we found out who the fun police are. 15-30. I bet you're fun at parties. Have a nice life. 15-30. As we return now into the forehand of Vondy, sliced into the forehand of Rybakina. That's a beautiful shot. 15-40. 15-40. Don't say it. 15-40. Dutchie, that's on you. It's on you, Dutchie. 15-40. You said it. Don't say the word. 15-40. Ace down the tee. 30-40. 30-40. 30-40. And another ace. Serve bot Vondy. All right, deuce. Yeah, there's going to be tennis tomorrow. Yep. All right, deuce. Three aces in a row. Vondy out-acing Rybakina was not on my bingo card. Ever. Match point Vondy. Three aces in a row. To play the quarterfinals against Sabalenka. Another good serve. That's it. Vondy gets it done. Wow. And it was 4 massive serves to get to the quarterfinals and knock out Rybakina. GG's. Vondi into the quarters. Oh, love that for her. Love that for her. She's so happy about it too. She's been so, like, since she's won Wimbledon, so much shit's happened in her, like, off-court life. And also injuries, right? I know people are disappointed Rybakina's not making it past, but, man, you gotta be happy for Vondi. Like, you gotta... She's crying. Oh, man. She's been through so much shit in the last 2 years. Off court, I think a family member passed away. I think she went through a divorce, multiple injuries. Her ranking dropped, and now in the last couple of months, she had shoulder surgery, right? And now she's into the quarterfinals. Good for her. Love that for her. And she's so underestimated because of her game. She doesn't have the big serve. She doesn't have the big game. But she's good. She's so good. And now she's into the quarters. And she's going to play Sabalenka, who she did beat not that long ago. So let's see if she can keep it going. She's already beaten 2 top 10 players in a row. Yeah, 3 aces and an unreturnable serve to finish the job is crazy. What is it? Her first quarterfinal since the US, since Wimbledon, right? I think. Sorry, first quarterfinal since the US Open in 2023. So her 4th Grand Slam quarterfinal. So 5th Grand Slam quarterfinal. She didn't make, actually no, sorry, she made the quarterfinals of the French last year. My bad. She lost to Keys in the quarterfinals here 2 years ago. Last year's French Open quarterfinal, she lost to Swiatek. So yeah. So her 5th Grand Slam quarterfinal and first since her surgery. So good. Why did Australian government grant a citizenship to a washed-up player? Why are your name Bronny James and you're trying to be cool? I don't get it, bro. Are you cool? You're good? Are you good, bro? Good one. Big Four Barbara versus Wimbledon Vondi. I mean, that could be something. It's not considered an ace if the racket opponent gets a racket to the ball. No, yeah, it's only an ace when the person doesn't touch the ball. It doesn't go. It goes past the opponent and they don't touch the ball. How many errors Rybakina? I'm not sure. I didn't see the stats. They're on the screen though. I hope Vondi serves well against Sabalenka. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Rematch. That comment deserves a Pluto. Yeah, this is some little kid. Some stupid. It's a Monday morning. People are stupid. It's a Monday night. It's Monday lunchtime. That guy got on his phone at lunch because he's bored of his job. So he'll be fine. I hope you have a good time. It's a good life. Yeah. Fire day after Krejcikova match, and now this. Yeah. It's been a crazy day on the women's side for sure. Swiatek Sabalenka, not Alcaraz Sinner. Wait, what do you mean? Vondrousova and Rybakina are 11 days apart in age. Really? Okay. Thanks, Cam. Find your chair. I will. I'll find that chair. And I'm going to go to the bakery now. All right, chat. Good stuff. Big day. Lots of tennis. And then tomorrow we've got more tennis. So we will be back to do it all again for day 9. But things are starting to get interesting. We're getting quarterfinals are starting to be locked in. So let's see. Let's see what comes of it. Let's see if we can get some epic matches to finish this US Open, because there's been some madness at this tournament. But Vondi wins 6-4, 5-7, 6-2. And she is into the quarterfinals. She's going to take on Sabalenka in a couple of days' time. And yeah, let's see if she can win it and keep on going and keep the dream alive. I'll see you guys tomorrow.